Tom Petty, Love is a Long Road, of course from the new GTA 6 trailer, and the Full Moon Fever album, of course. We'll start here, just standard tuning, E, A, D, G, B, E, and we can have a little fun with this like intro and, middle 8 keyboard riff that happens. And it's basically just going from like a B minor to a D to A, E to D, A. And I like to do this kind of finger picking, so we get these real like choppy, short keyboard style like hits, So basically just in the D, G, B here, we got the 9 D, 7 on the G and B. Like I said, I'm just kind of like trying to finger pick it so we can keep it like real short, punchy notes. I guess if you wanted to strum it, you could try that, like, up to you, but I like to do this finger picking style. And we're just picking on it like eighth notes. Okay, crank those out about 9 times or so at that B minor spot. And then we just move to 7s for the D, just a couple hits here. Move to a, so 76 G, 5B, about 5. Alright, and then we just kind of switch the first chord, so now we go to an E, which is simple, so we just do 9s on the D, G, B. Pick it the same way as we did the B minor. Okay, 7s for the D, and then to the A, the 7, 6, 5. So you can have fun with that, and then once like the guitar comes in, we just do these big hits, of like 5 chords. So a B power chord, so just 2A, 4 on the D and G there. Hit it, let it ring. And then with a couple final beats there, we do a D5, so open D, 2G, 3B, hit that for a beat, to the A, open A, 2 on the D, G, B. Alright, now switch to the E chord, so just a big open E, 2A, 2D, 1G, open B and E. Back to our D5 again, to the A. Alright, and essentially that's the same chords happening for the verse, but for the verse you can get a little like looser with it, maybe a little more strummy on it, so we're just kind of like, alright, just playing around a little more like a shuffle strum. Okay, not as big a hits on it, but definitely like you can strum it a little more throughout the verses. For the pre-chorus, switch to a G chord, and I just kind of do a G5, so we do like, just the top half of like an open style G chord, so 3E, 2A, open D and G, to that D5 to A. Alright, and then we finish it, we hit the G5 again, but we kind of stay on it a little bit longer. We do a couple more strums on it. Alright, then we do a couple hits of that D5 to A. You can kind of like chop up the chords a little bit at the end there too. And for the chorus, we kind of stay in this one spot and we just move a little bit here. So we're starting with like this B5 look, so our same 2A, 4 on the D and G. But I like to throw in this open B string with it, because we can definitely hear like this B note that just sustains throughout this whole chorus progression. Alright. Alright, and with this we're just kind of like a couple strums. Then we just lift off basically to everything except for like that 4G, just to keep that B note going. Alright, and we just do the open D, 4G, and open B. So it's just a little transitional like D6 without the third. And then we just land that D onto 2. So now we get like this kind of mid-voiced E5 power chord. So we got our 2D, 4B, 4G with the open B. And a couple strums on that. And then we kind of do this little scale down where we're keeping that same 4G open B throughout all of it, and we just do D string 4, 2, open. Then we come up to the 2 on the A, and we hit that with that same 4G open B, and you can just incidentally mute the D as you hit that, and then just lift off. So we have the open A, you can throw in that open D, and then the 4G open B with it. So we went. Okay, so just slowly. All right, and we cruise through that a few times, and then after the final time, we just kind of wrap it up by doing a little more of a scale there on that D string with those B notes under it. So on the D string, we would just go 2, 4, 2, open, 2, open, and then just land on a B power chord. All right, and the only subtle different thing that happens there is like during the solo, it kind of has its own chord thing going on there. We start with a B power chord to A and then to G. And essentially repeat that twice, but like that final time, you just do a big G chord. And